What's going on, everybody? 2Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. And this one's going to be a pretty hefty prize wall video breakdown. We have the Casey Mask prize wall, the Shredder Mask prize wall, and the Shredder Claw prize wall. We're going to go over all three of them in this one video. They all go down in about 1 day and 18 hours from this point of recording. So hopefully this gives you enough time to kind of gauge what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you want, what it is that you need from the prize walls here. Do keep in mind, I definitely went way overboard with this one for the entire everything. The entire week, the entire weekend, the entirety of all of it. So definitely don't look at me as your measuring stick, so to speak. There's still a couple more of the masks to come from leaderboards and all that type of good stuff. I myself have to still do some blitzes for Shredder Claws, so make sure that you get all of your content in and done with. That being said, let's take a quick peek at the Casey Mask prize wall. Obviously, if you're chasing 4,000, you don't need me to tell you to take Casey Jones. That much is pretty self-explanatory and apparent. And if you're spending that much money, you don't need me to tell you how to go about doing that and how to go about getting it. You should definitely already have that in the back of your head that that's what you're doing here. That being said, there are some 100% straps for both Casey and Shredder, for Cody Jones and Shredder. 100% gem and move a piece. These are new gen straps, obviously, so you'll see it's only for the specific character. So if you don't have a new gen striker or new gen tech strap, then maybe these aren't a horrible choice for you. Shredder can run either the gem damage for his multi-gem setup or the move damage for his triple green move set with the botches. Excuse me. Casey / Cody Jones, whatever you'd like to call him, is more of a gem damage character than he is move damage character. So I would suggest getting the hundo piece. That being said, if you have this much prize wall, not really certain that it's worth getting those straps unless you already have the guy. The likelihood of you getting enough prize wall but not having enough to chase Cody out of the wall, but also owning Cody as a character is very slim to none odds there. I mean, maybe you got lucky out of the pull, which, if you did, congrats to you. Maybe you hit a bunch of oozes on the week and you're getting him out of the top 20 and you didn't chase anything this weekend. There's a couple options there, but again, if you're already in that boat, you should definitely have the wherewithal and mental, forthwith, I should say, to be able to know that he's a gem damage character and not a move damage guy. Moving on, there's the dual katana plates, which is the power gem version of the finery plate. Instead of boss gems, it's power gems, and you still get essentially 80% armor. You decrease your opponent's gem damage by 80% for 3 turns. So that's a nice one, but when it's available on the week-long event, and it's available in the shard loot for this weekend, not really something that I would tell you to spend 1,000 on. It's a solid plate, but you're not really gonna, I don't know, man, you're not really gonna walk away that much better off because of it. It's definitely a fun plate. Definitely helps out the Striker Striker Bam Bam Bigelow that they've been giving shards away on every day for the month. If you manage to get him that way, or if you already had him before, I think that Striker Cody definitely is a huge win for this one too. Didn't get to see anyone playtest that for him yet, so looking forward to doing that myself. The bow staff plate, I will put it very kindly, just a complete waste of a plate. And that's me putting it kindly. These dodge plates are just really dookie. There's only 2 characters in the game that are non-turtles, which is Invis Cena and Johnny Knoxville, that even have dodge abilities. And the turtles, yes, while they have moves that will guarantee dodge, that is just such unnecessarily slow gameplay if that's the way that you're trying to build in a win. You've seen my Michelangelo Showboat Kofi Kingston gameplay which, yeah, he does get a dodge of the gems in for sure, but what do I need to increase my move or gem damage for one turn? It's just completely unnecessary. So don't waste your skill plate on that. Don't waste your prize wall on that, rather. You could chop off a 0. You still shouldn't get it. You could chop off 2 zeros. And if it was 8 prize wall, then maybe I could see it, getting it instead of 8 million coins. That would probably be the toss-up. That's about where I value that skill plate. It is so horrific. The Thomas chest, very good for those of you that want to use it on Julius. The Bubba Ray specs, also very good for a couple of the purple move users, such as Tusos, Big Papa Pump, etc. Very solid skill plates. A lot of you are probably out there trying to still chase your first one of them, and they're definitely very good. The Mark of a Hero, complete waste of a prize wall as well. These are very common to come across in the talent up because the game knows that they're not really good plates, and so the odds on these dropping are higher than the odds on good skill plates dropping. So this one, not worth your prize wall either. Has such a weird ability too, making 6 or more leech gems, increasing purple gem and yellow gem damage by 75% for one turn. Just so mediocre, it's not worth it. We got 2 of the turtle plates back, so if you don't have these, what everyone likes to call them, gem chuckers, they're not bad. Alright, you break 4, you get 10. Break 4 green, get 10 blue. Break 4 green, get 10 purple. You could tell, by the way, for those of you that don't know the way that the theme on these plates work, the background color is the gem color that you have to break 4 of, and then the gem that you see the little plus next to on the front is the gem that will generate 10 of. So you break 4 green, you get 10 blue. You break 4 green, you get 10 purple. Definitely solid plates in regards to a lot of characters. So a lot of people were using this limitless plate for Muda. Some people were using this neckbreaker plate for Powerhouse Cody. I think it's the stories continues or finished or something like that. Whatever the Powerhouse Cody is that isn't the zombie. You know which one I'm talking about. And then some people are using this for Mutant. I forget Motu and Mutant. Pretty sure it's Mutant Roman, Killer Croc Roman. So that one's solid too. Oh, here you go. This is the one. The story continues Cody. There you go. So those are the 2 right there. I could have just scrolled one further and I wouldn't have sounded like such an idiot. But yeah, those are the skill plates. So the turtle skill plate's not bad, especially for the price. The Tama chest Bubba spec's not bad, especially for the price. The dual katana is more of a fun skill plate. All this stuff, again, up here, you should know how to feel about all of it. Then we get down to shards for characters. If you don't have the characters, chase the shards. That's always the key. It definitely seems, and I'm not sure that I want to fully backpedal on my previous words of don't chase OTC shards, but definitely seems like they're becoming a little more frequently available. They were in this weekend's shard loot as well, which again, it wasn't like, you're getting 500 or 1,000 of them, but they were in there in 20 and 50 and even 75 drops. So if you're going to chase them that route, not a horrible shout to get some extra shards, especially if you're not going huge on this prize wall. And again, try to always chase the shards of characters that you are missing. If you have the characters, there's no point in getting the shards. But if you're missing the characters, then might as well. Roman's a great fighter. Seth is a very solid fighter and trainer for the 1 jug and all gem damage. Jacob Fatu, definitely arguably the best acrobat in the game still today. I don't see how he's going to be toppled anytime soon. Story continues Cody. Very solid Cody Rhodes. Very solid powerhouse. I don't really find myself using mine very often. It doesn't mean that you won't use yours. Very quick. Very, very consistent as well. Rey Mysterio Hall of Fame. Honestly, he's just a Hall of Famer to me at this point. And with January around the corner, not really sure that I would suggest wasting the prize wall on him. If you were going to recruit him, though, definitely not a bad shout. Again, always try to get the new character. Tama Tonga, the Bloodline, I mean, he's got a fantastic coach, but if you didn't get him from his monthly, then, I mean, I don't think that you're going to be 100 away. Most people either got him and, blew it out of the water with getting thousands of shards overboard, or just got enough to get him. I don't think there's very many of you out there who's only 100 short because it's a one-time offer. So if you are, though, again, for 35, definitely pick up a new character. He's a great coach for someone like Regal. Then we get down to the straps and strap parts. I mean, nothing major here. It's just the new gen power strap. So you have a chance of getting any of these bonuses, which this one should probably show you a 50% drop chance of getting the 30% move defense, because again, the game knows that it's not a good bonus, so that's the one that you're going to consistently get more of. And again, you'll see down here, it's any of the classes. So if you're missing some new gen straps, not a horrible shout there. These are just legendary straps for any of these classes with these eras and any of these bonuses. So it has affiliation on this one. Maybe not a horrible shot to pick up a couple of affiliation straps if you're missing some. Some strap parts, and again, this is kind of your cleanup crew section. You got strap parts, you got star fragments, you got tokens, and coins. So pretty self-explanatory stuff in regards to this wall. Either you're getting Cody because you spent like a monster, or you're going to pick up a couple of these skill plates if you feel like you don't want to miss out on them, whether it's the turtle ones, which I wouldn't tell you to get the bow staff again. Maybe if you chopped off both of these zeros, maybe. The Tama chest, definitely worth it for Julius. Bubba Ray specs, not too bad. The turtle plate's pretty good. And shards for new characters. So that'll be it for the KC Mask Prize Wall section. Next up, we got the Shredder Claw Prize Wall section. So the only way that you can get these claws is by playing the Blitz. So you get 300 claws per Blitz. And I think there was 21 blitzes on the entire week if you didn't purchase any extra. I think that's it. So you could get Seth, Roman, or Ray essentially for free as long as you played all the content and did all the blitzes. And they got Cody and King Woods in there if you bought... how many is this? Every 10 blitzes would be 3,000 more, so... you need to buy 10, 20, 22 blitzes for Cody Rhodes. That's a lot of blitzes for Tech Cody. He's been pretty readily available, and almost another 20 on top of that. So close to 40 additional blitzes for King Woods. Definitely would not suggest chasing that much or spending that much to try and get these guys. They're definitely doable outside of that. If you're missing these characters, then you know what? So be it. You can get them. I myself will probably be taking one of these skill plates, whether it's the Like a Boss or Fearless Leader. Heard a lot of good things about the Fearless Leader. That one also for Mutant Roman, for Powerhouse Cody. I've heard it for a few. It's not a horrible shout. The Like a Boss skill plate I don't really think is very essential. This moment token definitely should be a lot of people's go-tos. They haven't really been as kind and friendly as I think a lot of players were hoping they would be with making these tokens available. So if you have not gotten this moment yet for Ilya, May, Maxine, and Batista, which, yes, I'm sure a lot of you have seen my Batista gameplay out there numerous times on this channel, no less, then yeah, you know that that's a very essential part to making all of them that much better. The Shredder Mask Prize Wall bags, I'm sure you've gotten enough of those bags out of the contest, but if you're really feeling frisky, like you need just a couple more, then getting those bags definitely would not hurt. And then here are the other new gen straps. So kind of similar to the Ultimate Power ones, it is a random class, but these are the bonuses instead. You'll notice it's all gem damage, or let me go to this one, or it's all move damage. So 10 through 50, and obviously the none bonus, which is not very fun to get. But you can guarantee yourself a gem or a move from one of those. It'll be a random class, obviously, but you have the era secured just like the other prize wall. But it doesn't come with all those stinky bonuses as well. And then cleanup crew stuff down here. It's tokens. So you got a bunch of tokens. And then you got some health packs, some props, moment coins, strap parts, metal bits, TP coins. This is all just econ. It's completely up to you how you want to spend your econ. I don't think it makes sense to spend this much. This is like 11 blitzes worth of, content for 2 gold tokens. It doesn't make sense to spend this much on that type of stuff. You should be using this like I always coined it, the cleanup crew, right? you should be getting the things that cost very little amounts that actually help your account out. So if you're short on health packs, get those. If you feel like the monthly stuff doesn't give you enough props, here's some prop boxes, some decent strap parts, some solid coins. Those are the things that you should be getting with the Shredder Claw prize wall. The first thing, again, should be the moment token, at least in my mind, if you don't have the moment, followed by these 2 skill plates, one or the other. And then whatever else your account is individually needing would be the go-to. I would definitely steer away from the characters as a whole. So that's it for the Claw prize wall. Now for the Mask prize wall, the Shredder Mask prize wall. This one definitely makes me feel bad. I can't even put it any kinder than that. The fact that I can essentially get Seth Rollins almost 2 times over as of this point, and the faction leaderboard spend event hasn't paid out just yet, which is going to be anywhere from another, 25, 30, 40, 50,000 masks. Really hurts with how much I spent on Seth the first time that he was out. So definitely it feels bad. If you don't have Seth, you should definitely try to get Seth. Again, this is all, I'm giving you feedback on what I think you should do. I don't know how much prize wall you're going to have. I'm not going to assume how much prize wall you have, but trying to guide you all in the right direction. If you do have the prize wall and you're kind of debating on it, yeah, you should definitely get Seth, for sure. If you don't have him, get him. He's a game changer for a lot of accounts out there. He got a nice little rework and revamp. Made him even stronger with multiple movesets now instead of just one of them. So definitely feel free to check out the content on the channel if you haven't already for the reworked Seth Leonardo gameplay. Very, very strong, very worth it. The 6-star gold Shredder poster, if you haven't already gotten Shredder 3-star bronze, but you somehow have enough Shredder prize wall to get him here, then yeah, you should probably walk away with a new character. That being said, the Shredder 6-star gold also pays out when you max the, what's it called, the Big Apple contest. I think the Big Apple contest is 10 mil. So if you've been spending all week or got lucky with some ooze canisters, then you should already have 6-star gold Shredder on your account. But again, if you don't have it just yet, he's definitely a strong contender, definitely very worth it. If you don't have the star fragments to take him from 3-star full to 6-star full, it's not a horrible shout either. You have your other 2 turtles here, Raphael, who was way more expensive as a faction the first time that he was out compared to what he is here. Donatello also here for a relatively cheap price. So yeah, the characters on this wall, if you don't have them, definitely solid additions to a lot of rosters if you don't have them. If you have them, then don't worry about getting the fuse-ups would be my suggestion. That being said, let's move on. We have more skill plates. So once again, the dodge skill plate, just horrible. In this case, if you want to drop off 2 of the 9s, then maybe, just maybe if it was like about 80 Shredder masks, I could see myself doing it. But no, it's just not worth it. This one increases, I think, this one's the gem damage, the other one's the move damage. They're both just, it's a waste of my breath to even go any further on them. It really is. The twin size skill plate, actually not horrible, crazy enough. So it actually helps Rey Mysterio Raphael become an absolute hitter in this game. He's a 2-click machine with the new revamp they gave him and the twin size skill plate. So definitely check the channel out for that. Also, it doesn't have the twin size skill plate in use on that video that a faction mate of mine had sent me because we ended up taking the video of that before these skill plates ever came out. So he's actually better with this skill plate. You can use the King Sheamus crown. You could also use the Unbreakable crown. Definitely a good chunk of combos out there. So when I got enough for this, I was definitely going to click it. But because of seeing how much I had gotten, I kind of wanted to see how many times over I can purchase Seth, just to kind of make myself sick with how much I could have gotten him compared to the first time. And so far we're at 2x. And who knows, maybe after the leaderboards pay out, we'll be at 3x, and then I'll get 3 times as sick. But yeah, so great skill plate for Rey. Not really sure who else in the game is fantastic with it yet. Doesn't seem like it's going to be a very commonly used skill plate because 10 cross breaks is a lot to break. And it's kind of like a knockoff Ghostbuster Seance plate. So pretty solid. We got the Shades of Rain's skill plate. This is the one that you probably saw in use on the Rey Mysterio. Whenever you make 7 or more cross breaks, increase all your gem and move damage by 100% for 1 turn. This helps Rey Mysterio. It also helps the revamped Seth Rollins if you're really feeling like he needs it. I don't think that he does. But definitely a solid skill plate to add to your account if you don't have one already. Again, the Gem Chucker plate. So if you remember before what I was saying, the background is what you need to break. The foreground is what will generate. So this one's going to be a break 4 green, get 10 yellow. This one's going to be a break 4 green, get 10 red. That is the New Era and the Giant Killer skill plates. Not horrible additions. Definitely solid to add if you don't have them. Again, we'll come down here to your econ section. You got strap parts, you got metal bits, you got tokens, you got TP, and you got coins. Something to keep in mind, this TP is 1,000 of every single color. So not a horrible shout for the amount that they're charging you. And the turtle token, if you don't have the turtle moment token, it comes with enough shards to max it out, I believe. Let me go and double check very quickly, because Kofi is an A tier. So since Kofi is an A tier, you'll actually have just about 2,000 over whatever's required. So I think you only need 2 of them to unlock the moment. So if you have 2 turtles and you're really feeling frisky and you want that moment, it definitely helps. And if you have more than 2 turtles, this moment definitely helps out Seth with the cross break damage, helps out Rey with the cross break damage, helps out both the new turtles, Cody and Roman, with the submission. The green gem also helps out Rey. The power gem strength helps out Cody. I mean, it's a very solid moment all around. So yeah, definitely an interesting wall. Very, very strong wall for the characters here, for the skill plates here, for the token down here, and lots of econ to pick up on the leftover stuff. So again, not here to make any assumptions on how much prize wall that you have. Not here to make any like concrete decisions in regards to what you need to spend on the prize wall. Obviously, you know, everybody is playing a game at their own pace, but hopefully the educated version of these prize walls helps you make decisions that you feel more educated in making, right? So that you don't just click on a button and go, well, why did I do that? Or you get a character and you're like, well, how do I play them, right? Like, the whole point of the prize wall videos that I'm trying to do here is to help you all feel more educated and more concrete and more, I guess, content with the decisions that you make, more happy with the decisions that you make, instead of just kicking yourself because, you know, oh, well, why didn't I get XYZ when I could have got ABC instead? So anyway, that's it for this video. I appreciate you all very, very much for listening on in. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share to everybody who keeps on going, well, I don't know what to get. Did Bob post this prize wall video? Did anybody post a prize wall video? Yeah, they're out there. They're for sure out there. I will go ahead and make sure to put little timestamps in the front of this also at the video so that you could see where to skip to if you're looking for a specific prize wall video breakdown. But anyway, that will be the end of it. So thank you all for listening and for tuning on in. Leave some comments below in regards to what it is that you got out of all of these prize walls. What did you think of the week-long turtle event? And I will catch you all next time. Have a good one, everybody.